Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of God, the most compassionate, the most merciful. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. All praise and thanks is due to God, even if there is no one in the universe to praise and thank Him. Wassalatu wassalam ala khatim al-anbiya wal mursaleen. And all peace and blessings be upon the Messenger, wa ala alihi and his family, wa ala ashabihi and his companions, wa man tabi'ahum bi ihsanin ila yawm al-din, and those who follow them with righteousness until the day of judgment. Allahumma rabbana ameen. Amen. Last time on the Passionate Pastor podcast, we spoke about a good word, kalimatin tayyibah, and how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He draws a parable of a good word like a goodly tree, which the exegetes talk about being a palm tree, and that the good word is the kalima, la ilaha illallah, but we can also extend that parable to any good word, any good thing that we say, and we should be trying to spread more good words, whether it be la ilaha illallah or even just good things to our family and neighbors and friends, and just have a positive interaction. We cannot neglect the other side, a bad word. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in the following verse in the chapter Ibrahim, which is chapter number 14, وَمَثْلُ كَلِمَةٍ خَبِيثَةٍ كَشَجَرَةٍ خَبِيثَةٍ اجْتُثَّتْ مِنْ فَوْقِ الْأَرْضِ مَا لَهَا مِنْ قَرَارٍ. And the parable of a bad tree, or a bad word rather, is like that of a bad tree. And so the bad tree, right, is a tree that does not have any root, right? So it's like a dead branch or a dead tree that you can easily uproot. So in the actual translation, it says, and the parable of a bad tree, of a bad word, is a bad tree uprooted from the face of the earth. It has no stability. So when anything comes through, it falls apart. And so that we should take that in mind. We should keep that in mind, that a bad word is like a tree that's died, and it's uprooted, and any sort of wind or anything will collapse it. So if you lie and you create a world of lies, that world is going to create a house of cards that's going to collapse. If you say something bad to your spouse or to your family, that thing, it'll just collapse all around you. And I think as much as we should try to spread good words, we should be very careful about not spreading bad words, about not about having only goodness come out of our mouth. I think the two go hand in hand. Whether we spread good words and then be very careful. I think it's something that I know I struggle with, and I'm trying to be better at. And I think it's something we all should do together, is to try to think before we say something bad. Something good, you can say it right away. But if there's something, I think we should be more contemplative. And this goes to me first and foremost, that if there's something I want to say, or something I want to text, or something I want to write in an email, I think we should think about it first. What is the impact of my words? How will it be? What would, will this cause more harm than good? Will this do more harm? I think if we all did that together, we would have much better relationships, much better workplaces, much better family relationships, and just a much better world in general. Thank you for your time and attention. Jazakumullah khair. This is Dr. Hisham Hasaballah with another episode of the Passionate Pastor podcast. Until next time, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be with you all.